Yeah.
Downtown Indianapolis. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend.
Are you going to post in the chat?
Should be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis
Yes, you
Colts.
Yeah.
The battle for the
I think you just have to click on their name.
Tom, are you posting in the chat?
Yeah.
Wild card game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Should have. I agree. You're going to need it. Good morning, NFASL. It is playoff time in Season 2. Hi, I'm Thomas Jones IV. We are live in Indianapolis, Indiana for the first wild card game of the 2021 season. As you see, Nyheim Hines get a great run after catch there to the 48-yard line. Colts, Jaguars. This is an AFC matchup between two users that know each other very well. Jamie Newman is going up against this vaunted defensive line of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And what a matchup we have. As Indianapolis finished the season 12-3-1, won the AFC South and is the 3 seed. Jacksonville, one of the hottest teams in the AFC going into the playoffs at 10-6, securing the 6 seed. Here goes Jonathan Taylor to the 41-yard line of Jacksonville as I welcome in the color commentator, Coach Deuce of the Green Bay Packers. What is, in your opinion, the most important part of the playoffs and making sure your team is ready to go early on?
Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Quick throw and first down to Jonathan Taylor, and that will net a gain of 4. And I totally agree with that, Deuce. Ball security is pivotal in these games, especially those teams that have those offenses where they're able to score quickly. Kansas City, Baltimore, Las Vegas, for example. Those teams that can score really quickly, you don't want to turn the ball over against them because it puts you in a really big hole. Second down and 6, Nyheim Hines in the gun. He's going to take the inside zone. And again, the matchup that you want to take a look at today when the Colts are on offense, Jacksonville defense. Take a look at Josh Allen. Coach Stu likes to use him, and that matchup is going to be pivotal with him versus possibly Anthony Costanzo or Quentin Nelson throughout the game. Third down and 3 from the 34-yard line. First drive of the day for Indianapolis. I've called a couple of these games, Deuce. Typically, the first drive of the game, they both score, and then they go into a lull for 3 quarters. So we'll see what happens here. 3rd and 3.
You gotta get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
It's a jump ball. It is caught for a touchdown. My one, Nyheim Hines has picked up where he left off on Thursday night. Already, we are seeing some magnificent play from Jamie Newman. He was looking like a deer in the headlights there, Deuce, but was able to throw up that jump ball that was brought in by Hines.
We both, I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown.
If this was any other user than Coach Stu, I think the league would feel bad for him, but he gets this all the time, so no one feels sorry for him right now. 7-0, Jacksonville's going to get the ball to start their playoff in 2021 here. Jacksonville last year did make the playoffs and unfortunately was not able to get out of the first round. So, it's actually, did you get out of the first round, Stu? I'm trying to remember if you did or not. I don't think so, but anyway, here goes Gardner Minshew, and he's set to throw on first down. Let's see if he's going for it all, and he is. It's intercepted. Who brought that one in? It looks like it was Willis, and he's going to take it back to the 45. Excuse me, no, that was Jimmy Ward, the free agent acquisition from San Francisco. Big play from Indianapolis to get the ball back.
After the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And let's see how Indianapolis responds. Quick throw to Nyheim Hines. And again, making the most of his opportunity here with a 9-yard 8-yard run after the catch there. He already has 3 receptions for, I believe, that's at 65 yards. And if you're Jacksonville, I don't think you really were game planning for him. But now you might have to. Second down, it's Jonathan Taylor's turn. And he will work his way to the 35-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down. So Indianapolis now inside the 40-yard line, looking to make this a 2-possession game. And if you're Jacksonville, do you start setting pressure here?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Here comes Josh Allen, and he obliterates Jamie Newman at the 44-yard line. Get used to that sight as Josh Allen, the NFASL AFC best defensive lineman, is going to be living in the backfield all day long.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Taylor.
Yeah, you take a look at that defensive line. Not only do you have Josh Allen, they also have Clavon Chase on, and you see Josh Allen again, just absolutely getting in the backfield. Taking down Jonathan Taylor there for another short gain, and it's 3rd down and long. But back to the point I was making there, you also have Clavon Chase on a superstar. You have Micah Parsons that you can bring down. There's just so many game-breaker type defensive linemen on this Jacksonville line that you honestly have to watch them before you watch the routes when you pass.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun.
Let's go!
This is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position.
This time it's a quick throw and it's incomplete. You see the pressure again. That time it was Jason applying the pressure, and it's 4th down. Josh Allen applying the pressure, and it's 4th down. So here comes Richard Bertos. Oh, go ahead.
As he sends this one away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense first.
Punt return by C.J. Henderson, not going anywhere to the 24, and Minshew and the Jacksonville offense have to really pat the defense on their back for holding Indianapolis to no points on that drive. So turnover differential right now, it's in favor of Indianapolis, 1-0. But Jacksonville is still down 7 here. 1st and 10. Laviska Shenault, the superstar running back wide receiver hybrid in the backfield here. He's going to take the inside zone carry, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Nice play that time. It looked like that was a play by Derek Barnett, the former Eagle, and a gain of 2.
Great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw.
For Jacksonville, their run game has to be the first and foremost here if they want to win this game. Minshew as a passer does not really threaten defenses, as you see a short throw here to the 32-yard line. Minshew first completion of the playoffs as Demetric Felton, rookie out of UCLA, gets the grab.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
3rd down and 2 here, Deuce, and this is a spot where the Colts can be so deadly. Their pass defense, 5th in the league in allowing the fewest passing yards in the AFC. Here's a short throw, and it's incomplete. You saw Minshew unable to hit Shenault. That would have been a first down, and out comes the punt unit.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And we've seen both teams end their previous drives on that way, as a throw to Naheem Hines also was errant on Colts last possession. So out comes Jamie Newman. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of this wild card bout. Colts up 7-0. And this one's a handoff right. It's Jonathan Taylor, and brought down by Miles Jack at the 28-yard line. You just see superstar defenders lined up on this defense all over the field.
Coming up and making the big time play.
3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Back to throw is Newman. Actually had a good pocket there. There's a flag. Let's check that as Naheem Hines is weaving through traffic to the 35-yard line, and there's a roughing the passer call on Josh Allen. So there's the consequence of using the D-line and coming after the quarterback every play. Sometimes you're going to be late, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty every time. Motion goes Paris Campbell on this first down and 10 from midfield. Haven't seen Michael Pittman yet today. He's not on the field for this play, so I don't see him on this one either. Back to throw is Newman. He's going to throw to his left. It's his running back, Taylor. Breaks one tackle and is met at the 45-yard line with some force. And quickly in this game, that's going to be a rush as Sidney Jones, the fourth, there to make the tackle.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Taylor, and able to push forward for right around.
See if they run out of this formation. They do. Handoff up the middle, and Tavid Bryan came out of nowhere to make that tackle, along with Chason at the 42-yard line. So again, the Jacksonville front four, we're going to be talking about them all day long against this Indianapolis Colts offensive line, one of the best in the league. Love that matchup here. 3rd down and 1. You have to expect another run up the middle here for Jacksonville. Looks like Nelson's there at left tackle. Costanzo moves into left guard. So interesting decision there by Coach Gabe. And he is going to run that way. Taylor is able to sneak through to the 39-yard line for the first down. Great blocks that time by Costanzo, and Quentin Nelson opened up that hole.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So new set of downs for Indianapolis. The Colts, all 3 of their drives in this first quarter have gotten to this point of the field. And Jacksonville last time was able to turn up the pressure on the pass rush and push them back in the punt formation. This time a handoff for Jonathan Taylor is going to net a minimal gain to the 36 as that tackle was made there, and that should be the last play of the opening quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
So as we look ahead to the second quarter, Coach Deuce, what do you see adjustment being made by Jacksonville in order to continue to hold Indianapolis to 7 points but then get back in the game offensively?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 for Indianapolis. Jamie Newman from an empty backfield. Here comes Hines in motion. This is a jet touch. Broke the tackle and is brought down by Henderson at the 36-yard line. I mean, there's just so much speed on this defense of Jacksonville. You see one guy get there, and then the second is literally seconds after. I mean, it's incredible their pursuit angles. 3rd down and 7. Tight formation here. Good design by Coach Gabe to try to chip the block. And a quick throw. It is caught by Hines for a first down. As you saw, Josh Allen was seconds away from another sack. Nyheim Hines is going to be busy in this game. And let's see how the Jacksonville Jaguars try to take him out of the game in the second half. Yep, and I believe that's his 6th reception of this first half. So he's on pace for one of those monster games. 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Jamie Newman wants to change the play call, see something he likes on the right side of the field.
Let's go.
Under pressure, and he will go down.
Newman rolls to his right, and here comes the cavalry, and he's brought down. It's Joe Schobert, the free agent acquisition 2 years ago from Cleveland. This is now his 2nd year in Jacksonville, and he makes the big play. Yet again, Jacksonville, when the Colts get into the red zone or close to it, they get a big sack to push him back.
You got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They run with Hines.
2nd and long, and it's really an amazing thing to see, especially against this Colts offensive line, as Nyheim Hines gets all those yards back and more to the 22-yard line. Gain of 16, and it's now a 3rd and manageable 3rd down and 7.
You showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
The Colts on 3rd down.
And again, this is hopefully, again, this is an asterisk statement I'm about to make. Hopefully the last season where we see runs like that happen. 2nd and long and 3rd down and long where people run. Another handoff for Hines, another first down. And that's exactly what I'm talking about there. 3rd down and 7. You don't even, because of this D-line, you're forced to run the ball because you don't want to take the sack. And you see the rush lanes open up when you have those pass rushes on the field. First down.
A lot of times you actually get rewarded.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
All right, what about this one here? As Jonathan Taylor ran right up the gut on a double A gap pressure, got down to the 1 yard line, and it's now 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1 yard line. They'll look to run with Taylor.
So 1st and goal. Big play coming up for Indianapolis. Another hand up the middle. Taylor is in for the Colts touchdown. So they went right back to that little power O out of the split back formation, and they get the touchdown.
The offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get
it's basically been Nyheim Hines 14, Jacksonville nothing. I know Jonathan Taylor just scored that touchdown, but Hines has been the focal point of this Indianapolis offense. And I think Coach Gabe must have been watching that Thursday night football game where Nyheim Hines went off against the Titans. Jacksonville going to get the ball back here as Gardner Minshew trots out onto the field. He's played abysmal through the first half of this game. He's thrown an interception, a couple of missed throws, and only, I believe, 7 or 8 yards passing in this first half. Play action throw. Minshew going for it all. What a throw. And it's caught by Rondale Moore on the deep crosser. Talk about a splash play there. That's exactly what Jacksonville needed, Coach Deuce, on first attempt.
If he just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Here comes Chenault on the inside zone. That's a gain of 5 as he's able to maneuver past DeForest Buckner there and gets inside the 45-yard line. Darius Leonard there to make that tackle. Back to the line of scrimmage are the Jaguars. And Minshew's making a couple of adjustments here at the line of scrimmage before he hands it off to Chenault again. This time, he's knocked out at the 37. Is that enough for a first down? It is. So the chains will be moved as Chenault on back-to-back carries gets the first down.
First carry for James Conner. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yes, sir. This time it's James Conner, the former Pittsburgh Steeler. His first carry of the game gets 6. And going back to week 1, James Conner was a big part of the Jacksonville comeback in that game, and let's see if they try to get him involved a little bit more in the second quarter.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this.
And yeah, that's absolutely what you have to do with Minshew as your quarterback. You cannot trust him to throw the ball 30 times. So Chenault on another handoff here to the 26, and clock is being used by Jacksonville in this drive. This has been a really methodical pace drive for them as they're now inside the 30-yard line to the 26, and another first down.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
And she's going to flip this play here, it appears, and it's one of those little fullback dives to Chris Thompson. That's C.J. Verdell. Looks like Chris Thompson got released. Another rookie running back there. So you're seeing all the runners in Jacksonville's running back room getting touches here. James Conner, Chenault. We saw Demetric Felton on the drive before that now. C.J. Verdell. Handoff here at Chenault again. Another first down. And just like that, I think that's 5 consecutive run plays called by Jacksonville.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
And no huddle here to that power I formation, and it's a toss right. Blocks picked up pretty well, but a great tackle made by Bobby Okereke at the 10-yard line, and he fought off of a couple of blockers there to make that play.
First half of the NFL playoffs.
So we're at the 2-minute warning. Indianapolis up 14-0. And don't let this score deceive you. The Colts have had to work extremely hard to get those points. And for Jacksonville, they're inside the 10-yard line, and they need a touchdown in this drive. Back to throws, Minshew. It's going to be a screen to Chenault, but it was read by the Colts. They were all over that play. Brought down at the 10-yard line for a gain of 2, and it's now 3rd down.
Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all.
3rd down. Minshew back to throw. He's going to hit his tight end. The rookie Freiermuth breaks a tackle and is short of the line to gain at the 5-yard line. So this is 4th down. Do you go for it here, Coach?
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync. stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up.
Yeah, it looks like the Colts are content to hold on to that for offenses. Surprisingly, Jacksonville didn't, milk the clock all the way down before they kicked that field goal. But Jacksonville is on the board. Josh Lambo is able to hit that chip shot field goal from 27 yards out, and it's now 14-3 Indianapolis. So 1:05 to go. Both teams still have all their timeouts, so we might see Jacksonville, if they're able to get a sack here on first down, get the ball back here and possibly put some more points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so...
And with this empty set here from the Colts, it's almost welcoming Josh Allen to come up the middle here. Let's see how this play goes. We see an adjustment there. I don't know what Jeff Doyle was doing, but... Here comes Hines in motion. They're going to hand it off to him, and he jukes away from trouble. Jukes again and is brought down. Yet again, Josh Allen in the backfield there. Thought he was going to make another big play, but Hines is able to alertly get away from him there and make another big play out of nothing. Guys, yes, we're now down to 45 seconds in this first half. And in 2nd and 2, clock is not on their side right now. Another handoff for Hines. Juke, tackles bounds, it is a first down, but the clock is continuing to run, and there is the first time out by Indianapolis with 36 seconds.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Now at the 36-yard line, yeah, you might want to try to get a quicker throw over the middle if you can. You know that in your internal clock as a quarterback, you have about 3 seconds before Josh Allen's coming in. Newman, quick throw. It's Hines. It's a juke move. It's another big play from Hines. Another timeout called with now 29 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Colts are now inching closer to midfield.
Facing a 2nd and 2.
And I think folks that haven't seen Jacksonville play this year, this is what makes them so dangerous, is they're never out of a game because of their ability to force quarterbacks to get the ball in their hands quickly. Those throw out of sack interceptions are really their trademark there. And this is a big play here in 2nd down. Newman has a pretty good pocket this time. He's going to go for it all. It is knocked away. Great coverage that time by Henderson as Paris Campbell the intended target.
They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call.
Able to knock that one away. It actually looked like as if Campbell turned into the defensive back there and broke up a would-be interception from Henderson. So, big play here, 3rd down and 2 from the 45-yard line. We see another empty set for Newman, so let's see this a quick throw. And Josh Allen this time is lined up over the right tackle, Braden Smith. And as the play clock's coming down, motion here for Pascal.
Get the fuck out.
And it is going to be a throw over the middle. It is caught! It's hauled in by Campbell at the 29, and the Colts are now in field goal range as they have to use their final timeout. Yeah, in a normal world, I agree with you, but the way Josh Allen and this D-line is playing, I may just get the field goal right now and go to half, but we'll see what happens. A sack here would be detrimental for sure, and best believe Josh Allen is coming with some ferocity here in this 1st and 10 play. Looks like it, yeah. Does move him over to Josh Allen's side. And the problem, though, is you have Chase on now on the other side.
I came flying around the other side.
Newman running for his life. He's going to have to throw it away. So there goes 5 seconds, Deuce. And after that play, if you're the coach, do you really... Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, again, this is an AFC South divisional matchup. These two teams know each other very well. And again, from our perspective here, I agree. I would kick the field goal here. But something about this matchup tells me that the Colts are not afraid to continue to throw the ball downfield. Back to throw is Newman. He's running again for his life, and he's going to throw it away. So back-to-back plays, really just taking time off the clock is all this is done, as 2 throwaways lead us to 3rd down and 10.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This one from 46 yards out. And Coach Deuce at halftime, check to see if your audio is being shared. I'm getting messages from members saying that they can't hear you. As the kick here from Blankenship is good. So a couple of throwaways led to the inevitable decision by Coach Gabe to kick that field goal. And it is now 17 to 3.
That's the way to go into the half.
So if you go in the party, click on your name, and then allow voice to be shared on the option. Try. Where is it? I'll go to the party screen real quick. As again, we have 4 seconds here in the first half, so I'm going to try to get Deuce's voice on here while we're waiting for that. If you go in the party, go to party settings. Here it is. And then allow voice to be shared, and then just change that to always.
Let's do not allow. Alright, that should work now.
Oh, jeez. So last play of the half, I believe that was a catch for Rondell Moore, but again, out of bounds, clock's at 000. Jacksonville will receive the second half kickoff, and I'm going to welcome Deuce back into the studio here now that his voice is being heard. What did you see from that first half from both these squads, and how can Jacksonville get back into this game?
I saw a early turnover. Not that they gave up points, but Jacksonville really hasn't been getting really anything going on offense. And Indy's just been really just dinking and dunking down the whole field. Nyheim Hines is almost at like 100 all-purpose yards. So it's just going to be about getting, one of those trademark turnovers and just keep the run game going. They ran the ball pretty well in that one drive they scored.
I don't know, man. My game's glitching now. What the fuck?
Oh, jeez.
Unfortunately, we might be heading towards a lag out.
Oh, what the fuck?
While we wait to see what happens here, it is gone. Alright, so luckily it happened at halftime, so you only have to play one half. It's 17-3 Indianapolis, and Jacksonville will get the ball.
Jacksonville will get the ball first. That's not bad. Yeah, that blows, though.
Yeah.
So I guess you could do it in a way.
I am too. I'm still talking to you. I wonder if the broadcast is too strong. Maybe I'll lower the quality or some shit like that.